is Jade Mitchell. I'm an 18-year-old poet and writer from Scotland, and I'm currently writing within City Glasgow College. I'm doing a professional writing skills course where I've been writing scripts and working on a portrait collection for my grade unit. Well, I first started writing poetry 2 years ago. It was kind of last winter, 2 years ago in winter, and I was on Tumblr and I was like reading various poems and poetry that people had just posted on their websites. So I was like, oh, I might as well just give it a go. So like I did that for a bit and kept rolling with that ever since. And then when I started college and went to professional writing skills, we did like a series on like writing like 4 different poems. So I just kind of like built up my skills there. And then, like now, I'm kind of just writing a portrait collection, which I'm hoping to send away to publications next month, maybe in May. So I'm looking forward to that, and it's just more or less just writing all the time. So my opinions on the poetry scene in Scotland is it's absolutely amazing. Like when I first started writing poetry, and I discovered like the slam poetry as well. I was mainly watching New York poets like Neil Halborn, who is amazing, but then I didn't know if there was anything to do with the Scottish scene. So when like I found like small kind of poetry events, like some open mic nights at the Project Cafe, like I started performing there, and that was where I more or less started meeting more people and talking about it. And it's just more or less built from there. There's loads of events in Scotland you can go to, like in Glasgow and in Edinburgh especially. There's like Loud Poets, the High Fly, and Deep, Aloud, Soapbox, and there's just tons. You can just look them up on the internet because everyone's like posting it everywhere and wanting everyone to go to these kind of things. I don't have really any criticisms, like, because the open mic nights are fantastic when you're new and you kind of want to run up, tell a poem, and then run away to the bathrooms and cry because it could have been terrible. But it's just great because everyone's just so supportive. I've met so many people, and they're just absolutely fantastic. I've met Rachel McCrum from Rally Abroad. She's just amazing. And it's just incredible, just a huge community of people who just love putting on shows or talking about their work and sharing it all, and it's just brilliant, and I love it. Some of my main influences in poetry comes from music and poets, so mainly music is Lord, who is just amazing. She's 18 and she's doing all these incredible things with her music career, and I just listened to her album Pure Hemorrhoid and just immediately fell in love with it, and she's mainly one of the huge inspirations of my writing. Then poets wise, I read a lot of female poets like Maggie Royer, who wrote this incredible poetry collection on recovery from mental health, and it was just absolutely beautiful to see this transition from the darker sides of yourself into recovering and realising that like you can move on and move past it was just absolutely incredible. Rupi Kaur as well, she released a poetry collection called Milk and Honey, and it's just absolutely touching stuff. That she's just brilliant for a person of colour to go out there and put herself out there, especially as a woman, who's just absolutely like inspiring to watch, and she's absolutely amazing. Other poets include Warson Shire, Neil Halborn again, as I mentioned before, and there's just generally lots of other poets who like I see online and I read their work and I just like, that's good. Why aren't you like build yourself up, make a portfolio, release a collection, just do something with that, because there's just so many like undiscovered talent that is out there, and it's just amazing. There's like specific poets in Scotland that I really like. A few that I've like seen, Sam Small and Brandy Keegan. Brandy Keegan recently won the Scottish Slam Championship back in February, and literally his performance was like on fire. It was called Burn, so obviously it was absolutely fantastic. He is generally just such a brilliant guy, lovely to chat to, and his work is just phenomenal. It's all very kind of politically influenced and more about modern society, and that is absolutely fantastic to see performed and also to like listen to as well. Sam Small as well was just this little firecracker. Like I said, one of his YouTube videos last year, and I just thought, whoa, like he's like in his bedroom exploding everywhere, and I'm just thinking, where can I see this guy? Miko Berry as well. Miko Berry is a recent poet that I've seen in February, and he is just like the loveliest guy ever. There's loads of poetry he's done online. He's also running Loud Poets in Edinburgh and in Glasgow, so like definitely get to a show because I've yet to meet him and I'm dying to go. He's fantastic. Some of female poets. I realised I've been talking a lot about male poets. Some of the female poets I really admire include Catherine Wilson, who recently won the Student Slam back in February, who is just really great to watch. It was amazing to see her win as well, because I never, she was a little underdog, I never expected it, and she's just amazing. As well as Katie Ailes, and she's just absolutely amazing. I've been watching her videos on YouTube, and I've met her a couple of times at different shows, and she's just like so lovely and such a charismatic and brilliant poet, and she's just fantastic. The poem routine, it was quite a weird poem. I was like kind of in my house, and I was working on like college work, and I was one man house. But I have two sisters, and the house was just literally like, I was looking at all the things that they do and they don't do in the house. So I was just thinking, oh well, that's kind of like a routine that we kind of do. So then I kind of like evolved from there and kind of put it in like a literal sense of like the routine of like everyday life. Like I wake up in the morning, I get dressed, I go to train, I go into town, I come home, do whatever I need to do, you know. It's just kind of commenting on like everyday routines and how some are the same, and then never know, yours might be just individual, unique to yourself. So if you ever want to check out my work, I have a Tumblr blog. It's called vagabondly.tumblr.com, and there you can read various pieces of my work and just generally see what I'm up to. So enjoy!